Hi everyone, I'm James TUMAMAK. I'm the leader of Group 3. We, we, dis- I, we discussed about familiarization of GPS menu coordinates at, at latitude and longitude and the step on how to make waypoints using the GPS.
Recap. What is a GPS? Global Positioning System. The Global Positioning System is a space-based radio navigation system consisting of a constellation of satellites broadcasting navigation signals and a network of ground stations and satellite control stations used for monitoring and control. GPS is operated and maintained by the Department of Defense. Did you know there are nearly 6,542 satellites orbiting the Earth as of January 1, 2021, out of which 3,372 satellites are active and 3,170 satellites are inactive. What is coordinates, latitude and longitude in GPS? As you may already know, GPS uses trilateration to pinpoint position on Earth. Ideally, a GPS receiver needs a minimum of 4 signals from GPS satellites orbiting the Earth. Then, it records GPS position in latitude and longitude coordinates. Finally, these positions use the World Geodetic System. GPS coordinates are a unique identifier of a precise geographic location on the Earth, usually expressed in alphanumeric characters. Coordinates in this context are points of intersections in a grid system. GPS coordinates are usually expressed as the combination of latitude and longitude. GPS coordinates are expressed in two different formats. Below are examples of coordinates for the Empire State Building in New York City. 40 degrees north, 44.9064 minutes. 0.73 degrees west, 59.735 minutes. That same information can be expressed in a purely numeric format. 40.748,440 and negative 73.984,559. In the latter case, the minus sign before the second number indicates that the location is west of the prime meridian. A minus sign in front of the first number would indicate degrees south of the equator.
Kung meaning guys.
Latitude is the measurement of distance north or south of the equator. It is measured with 180 imaginary lines that form circles around the Earth east-west parallel to the equator. Longitude is a measurement of location east or west of the prime meridian. The specially designated imaginary north-south line that passes through both geographic poles and Greenwich. Longitude is measured 180 degrees both east and west of the prime meridian.
So GPS menu. What is in the GPS menu? So we'll be discussing the GPS menu of the Furuno GP150. That is the GPS device. The GPS menu is composed of display setup, track mark setup, erase track mark, alarm settings, manual calculation, GPS monitor, self-test, and system settings. The first is display setup. Here you can change the brightness and contrast of the display of your GPS device. And you can view the waypoint size and cursor size of the GPS device's display and access the different displays by accessing the display mode. In the display mode, you can access the following: Plotter display 1, plotter display 2, highway display, navigation display, data display, and alarm monitor display. So the plotter display, this is what the plotter display looks like. You can see important information of in the plotter display, like your position of your ship, your own ship's track, own ship mark, course bar, alarm range, GPS receiving condition, distance for reliability, bearing from own ship to destination waypoint, your course over ground, bearing from own ship to cursor, range from own ship to cursor, the grid lines, your cursor, and last is the datum true motion, the horizontal range. The plotter display too. So your plotter display too shows also important information like your position and the route of your ship and the waypoint. So the waypoint is the number 01 and the reliability, that is the 100 miles, and your datum is the TMW84 2.84 nautical miles. Highway display. So highway display also displays important information including the position of your ship, the north mark, cross track error scale, your own ship mark, range from own ship to destination waypoint. The range is this 0.35 nautical miles. The speed over ground, which is 12.3 knots. The course over ground is 45.0, and the bearing from on ship to destination waypoint, that is 34.0 degrees.
Navigation display. As you can see, you can see this display screen. The in any option like destination waypoint number, cross track error meter, bearing scale, bearing from on ship to destination waypoint, speed over ground, velocity to destination, estimated time of arrival. You can also see the cross track error scale and cross track error indication, and the time to go, trip distance, and range from on ship to destination waypoint. Next please. Data display. It refers to chapter 6 for user-defined Windows setting. The zoom icon can be displayed by pressing the cursor on and off key. So various icons appear on the left side of display to alert you to equip status. So nasa left side, makita ninyo ang mga various icons like position of setup light, track recording suspended, alarms violated, north mark, and lastly the demonstration display. Next guys. So alarm monitor display. The alarm monitor display shows the currently active alarms with 3-digit numbers. When there are no active alarms shown. So kita ni siya dari kani mga 3-digit number. Dari mo makita mga alarms. Number, description for the alarm selected in the above window. So mo ni makita ng digital dito. Nice.
BICADA, ikaw na Chris.
Track mark setup. In the track mark menu, you can find and set up the following: enlarging, shrinking the display, selecting display orientation, north up display, course up display, shifting the cursor, shifting the display, data and cursor state, centering cursor position, centering on shift position, stopping, starting plotting and recording of track, selecting track plotting interval, apportioning the memory, selecting bearing reference, erase track mark. The track stored in the memory and displayed on the screen can be erased. Track cannot be restored once erased. All marks, including event marks and the mob mark, are erased on the Erase Mark menu.
Alarm setting. So there are 7 alarm conditions which generate both audible and visual alarms. When an alarm setting is violated, the buzzer sounds and the alarm window appears. So these are the different kinds of alarms that you can set up in the alarm setting. First is the trip alarm. Trip alarm sounds when the distance run is greater than the trip alarm setting. Water temperature alarm. The water temperature alarm sounds when the water temperature is higher or lower or within the present temperature. Depth alarm. Alarm sounds when the depth is higher or lower or within the present depth. Wide area augmentation system. WAAS. Differential global positioning system. DGPS alarm. Alarm sounds when the WAAS and DGPS signal is lost. Arrival alarm. The arrival alarm informs you that the own ship is approaching a destination waypoint. The area that defines an arrival zone is that of a circle which you approach from the outside of the circle. The alarm will be released if own ship enters the circle. Cross-track error alarm. When own ship is off its intended course. Ship speed alarm. The ship speed alarm sounds when ship speed is lower or higher or within the alarm range set. Manual calculation. So manual calculation, here you can view and calculate the display position and distance between waypoints of the routes that you use inputted in the GPS. So this is like a calculator. You can compute the distance of the position and the waypoints. GPS monitor. Here you can monitor the list of satellites, position fixing, dilution of position, or DOP. If there are many satellites in the GPS monitor, the DOP quality is and accuracy are increased. Good DOP is 2.3 below. If 3.0 plus DOP, it will cause in an alarm because the position fixing is not good. It has low accuracy. And you can also access the beacon receiver monitor and the status message in the GPS monitor menu.
Self-test. In the self-test selection, we need to self-test to ensure all system and functioning correctly. You can set up and test the following system below. Memory, I/O port test, keyboard test, test pattern, automatic testing. Next, please. System settings. In the system settings, you can access the following: plotter setup, unit setup, data 1.3 output setup, data 2 output setup, data 4 I/O setup, GPS setup, WAS or DGPS setup, LOP setup, clear memory. Next, please. How to make waypoint using the GPS. First, let's know what is a waypoint in GPS. A waypoint is a reference point that help us know where we are and where we're going, whether we're driving, sailing, or flying. Waypoint help us find our ways. To create waypoint, it depends on what GPS you are using. It may be a GPS device or application. Next, please. Here, here is an example of Google Map, GPS, when waypoint. Ang waypoint ka ng mga puwa, ang mga kuan mo, ng mga agihanan ka ng mga blue. Next, please. How to create waypoint using a GPS device. First, plan which waypoint you are going to use to get the route which you will be using in your voyage. Before manually creating a waypoint on the handheld, make sure that the position format and map datum on the device matches the position format and map datum of the coordinates to be entered. If these settings are different between the device and coordinates, the waypoint will be not shown correctly on the device. If you are unsure what format and datum the coordinates are in, you should be able to find this on the map itself or wherever the coordinates originate from. Next, please. Changing the position format and or map datum settings. Press menu twice to reach the main menu. Select setup. Scroll through the tabs at the top of to select the location tab. Adjust position format on and or map datum. Manually creating waypoints. Press and hold enter to wait for the new waypoint screen. 3. Release enter. 4. Highlight the coordinates field. 5. Press enter. 6. Adjust the coordinates and desired with the rocker pad. 1. Left and right will cycle between the different coordinate space. 2. Up and down will cycle through character for the selected space. 7. Press enter when finished. 8. Alter any other field as desired. 9. Select OK when everything is set correctly. The waypoint will be saved with the update information and location. That's all. Thank you.
So we will be showing you the basic GPS operation of the GP150 GPS device.
Good day mga parekoy. Para sa mga aspiring officers, future officers, pakita ko sa inyo yung common settings ng Furuno GPS Navigator GP150. Ano yung mga kalimitan namin ng mga ina-adjust kung baka tinitingnan dito. So dito, pwede ka meron siyang mga setting, pwede ka mag-input ng waypoints, gagawa ng route, di-display niya yung ETA sa route na ginawa mo. So, ito yung mga buttons niya. No? So, buttons, may yung gamit mo rin dito, yung number 16, maneuver board. Pag sakaling may manahulog na crew, pindutin mo lang yan, di-display niya yung maneuver board. So, ito yung pinaka-menu niya. Di-display sa isa natin mamaya yan. Mga basic lang. Tapos, yan yung menu. Display. Ito yung display, yung kung anong gusto mo na display, no? So, ito yung data, no? Data yan, no? So, display. Tapos navigation. Yan yung navigation. Display uli. Highway. Yan yung highway. Kung naka-go to yung route mo dito, kung naka-activate yung route mo, makikita mo kung padpad ka o hindi, no? So, yan yung highway. Display uli. Platter 2. Ito yung platter 2. Pag may route ka naka-on yan, merong guhit din yan dyan, no? Makikita mo rin kung padpad ka. Display uli. Platter 1. Ito yung platter 1. Parang sa platter 2 din. So, yung paborito namin, yung data, no? Sa data kasi, meron kang distance to go sa destination, saka ETA. According to speed mo, sa current speed. Display niya, no? So, ano pa yung meron dito? Ito, number 2, waypoint tsaka route, no? Waypoint tsaka route. So, dito, nakikita mo yung MOV position. So, ginagamit ng kalimitan dito itong waypoint list, no? So, number 5, waypoint list. So, ito pala, pag may mga number, pwedeng diretso ka na lang by number. Pwede ka rin by dito sa arrow up and down, no? So, waypoint list, parang ano yan, bangko ng mga waypoints. Hanggang 999 na waypoints, pwede mo ipasok dyan. So, ang ginagawa namin, lagi lang ako nagsisimula sa 1 para madaling tandaan pag ilalagay mo din sa radar paano. So ito yung waypoint list. Lahat ng mga waypoints pwede mo enter dito. Yung mga waypoints na yan, gagamitin mo yan sa route planning. So dito sa route planning, so hanggang ilan to? Hanggang 30 na route planning, no? Pag sinabing route planning, bawat route yan, bawat route, kunyari, route 1 from destination departure to arrival yan. Kumbaga from one point to another, no? So tulad nito, route 1 ko, meron siyang 20 waypoints. So ito kasi galing to ng Amerika papunta dito sa Immingham. So pwede ka gumawa ng route 2, kunyari na-export nyo, hindi pa sigurado kung saan, ilagay mo na dito, kunyari merong gagawa na Immingham papuntang Singapore, sa route 3 Immingham papuntang Brazil. So hanggang 30 na route pwede kang gumawa. Pero yung i-display mo dyan, yun yung ginawa mo dun sa waypoint, no? Escape ko, waypoint, ito yung nilagay mo doon. Kaya yung ginawa mo na waypoint, dito mo muna enter, saka mo siya i-display dito sa route planning. Katulad to, display ko, enter. So makikita nyo, ito yung mga ginamit ko na waypoint, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hanggang ano yan, hanggang 20, di ba? Hanggang 20 na waypoints. So yun yung sa route 1. So route 2, pwede kang gumawa din, kunyari waypoint 105, 105. Kaso walang laman yung 105, no? So ganun na yung pagka no, yung hanggang 999 na waypoints pwede mo enter dito. So bawat route, bawat biyahe yun na gagawin mo. Tapos yung ginawa mo na route, so yung pinakauna mong gagawin, di ba, maglagay ka muna ng waypoint sa waypoint list. Tapos yung mga waypoint na nilagay mo sa waypoint list, i-enter mo dito sa route planning, no? Sa route 1 o route 2 kunyari. Pag na-enter mo na dyan, tulad dito, route 1, yan yung America to Immingham. Pag i-activate mo na siya, saka mo siya go to route list, no? Enter mo lang, enter. Saka ko ilagay yung 01. So i-display niya yung ETA ng saka distance ng USA hanggang Immingham. So sa ngayon makikita niyo wala siyang ETA kasi speed over ground ko nasa 0.2. Hindi makamit tumatakbo sa anchorage ko yan. Para i-cancel ko, go to, cancel lang na kasi. So yun yung waypoint saka route. So number 2 button. So tingnan naman natin yung menu. Anong meron sa menu? Menu kalimitan na namin dito. Itong number 1, no? So display setup, enter, adjustment. Menu uli, menu. Itong 4 alarm settings. Ito alarm, kumbaga 7 cables bago ka dumating sa waypoint, alarma siya. Pag course track naman, ito course track error. Pag i-on mo yan, pag pumadpad ka dun sa course mo, alarma siya, no? So may limit siya na 0.2, no? Ibig sabihin, pag nag-off course ka ng 0.2 port side or starboard side, alarma siya. Yan yung XTE, course track error. So ano pa, menu uli, number 5, no? Manual calculation. Ito parang calculator lang to, no? Between waypoints, kunyari waypoint 7 to 22, bibigay niya yung distansya, kung ilang lahat ng distansya yun sa waypoints yan. So parang calculator lang yan, no? Position from waypoints, no? Kahit itlang waypoints sa route na ginamit mo. So menu uli, menu to 7, no? So pwedeng arrow up and down, pwedeng 7 diretso, no? 7. Tingnan natin yung GPS monitor. So dito mo makikita yung mga satellite na fix niya, no? Pag konti lang yan, makikita niya tumataas itong DOP. So ito yung quality ng GPS, no? Pag mababa ito, mga aabot ng 3, alarma itong GPS kasi hindi maganda yung niya, position fixing, no? So ito yung mga satellite na nagbibigay ng ng position sa ito, no? Kaya 2 or below, yan yung pinakamaganda, yung DOP. So, pag tumaas na ng 2 hanggang 3, may gate yan. Alarma yan. Pati sa 8D, sa alarma, sa radar, alarma. So, wala namang ano dyan. Depende. Minsan bumabalik din kagad. Depende siguro sa position ng barko. Sa position ng mast light. Yan yung sa number 7. Balik ulit ako sa menu. So, bawat menu mo, bumabalik sa display. Menu ulit. Self-test. Testing lang yan. Daily test o system settings. Dito sa number 9. So, marami rin dito, no? Yung kalimitan naman dito, dito sa platter setup, number 1. Dito mo rin, pag ilagay mo sa auto, makikita mo yung variation. Kaya lang dito, buo siya, no? 0 degrees. Wala siyang, hindi katulad sa chart. Makikita mo minsan 0.2 west or 0.5 west, no? Pero reference lang yan. Tapos ito, pwede mong palitan. Ito yung nagdi-display kanina sa labas, no? Ito, no? Pwede mong palitan kung ano yung di-display niya, force over ground, or ETA na kagad, or ETA sa next waypoint. So, doon mo yan, no? Menu, 9, saka saan yan? 1. No? So, ito yun, no? Pwede mong palitan yan. Run blind or great circle, no? Ang calculation ng ETA. So, balik ulit sa menu. Menu, 9 ulit, 9. Sa ano yung nagamit naman dito? Dito sa GPS setup, number 6. So, 6 na lang, parang bilis. Dito, pag naka-0 yan, di-display niya GMT lagi, no? Pero pag, katulad ngayon, nasa east longitude ka, no? So, diferensya ng, plus 1 mula sa GMT. Ibig sabihin, GMT plus 1, yan yung local time dito sa Immingham. So, ngayon, naka-GMT siya, natin. Balik, ilagay sa local time, no? Plus 1, di ba? Menu, number 9, GPS setup, 6. Yan, time difference, lagyan na natin 0.1, no? Positive. Kasi nasa east longitude tayo. Enter mo lang. Pagbalik mo sa menu, makikita mo na siya. 3:43, yan yung local time ngayon. Dito sa Immingham, UK. So, balik ulit sa menu. Number 9. GPS setup. So, bakit ito? Wala na, no? Ito pinag-importante, nasa WGS84. Kasi kalimitan halos lahat ng chart natin na ginagamit, WGS84. So, pag iniba mo yung setting, kakaroon ka pa ng koreksyon, no? Kung magkaiba yung chart na ito. So, pag WGS84 ito, kung chart natin, WGS84 din. So, wala nang ina-apply na koreksyon. So, yun lang para sa GPS GP150. Yan. So, sana may na-share ko kahit konti. Thank you.